Hey folks, we're having a look at some of the stuff that came out of Ark's Extra Life event and a few of the things they announced for Extinction before we get stuck into the cluster and actually playing around, getting on with the boss fights that I was planning on. Now the first thing we will cover is the Armor Doggo. There is followed up by the vehicle that they've introduced and the Tribe Tower. Now, with the Armor Doggo, the creature that they've actually put in, it kind of looks similar to the Hyenodon, except they've actually given it armor similar to the Shadow Man, where it's got its own built-in armor. And then it looks to be that the saddle will then be a utility pack, more than just the old meat pack that you used to get on the Hyenodons. This one has all manner of variants, and you'll be able to see them on the screen as we actually talk about them, with the food basket, the chibi, ammo box, oxygen tank, sleeping bags. You can actually see one which actually says extra armor, so it's obvious that the built-in armor has, that the saddle can actually have just plain old armor, whereas you've obviously got extra things. There's even one with a speed buff, so you can actually make your armor doggos a little bit faster. You could even make one like a Kentrosaur, I guess, with the spikes. It's quite an interesting concept where you've got, once again, a single creature doing a ridiculous number of things. But, you know, we've already seen this with Ark, where they've actually introduced the fantastic teams like the Nightmare and the Pyromane, which is shifting the PvP metas and causing them all kind of angst. But obviously, from the PvE perspective that I'm playing on, these just add more content that we get to play around with, and it'll be interesting to run around with a pack of these. And it could be even more fun when you actually consider the next thing. So the next thing that we actually have to consider is the vehicles. And imagine yourself basically driving around in your monster truck throughout the Wasteland, maybe your racer or even just your plain old Jeep style buggy. And you're riding around followed by your giant pack of utility, which is your Doggo army. This could be quite fun to do. I'm actually just going to be interested to drive the monster truck around just in general, as long as if they get the sound right and they get the vehicle sounding like an absolute bomb. Maybe, hopefully, it has a little bit more health than the airship, but you know, you probably wouldn't want to make these things too strong. But it sounds like it would be a ridiculous amount of fun to drive around in one of these things. And the thing that they also did with this is the vehicle add-ons, where they created it is very Mad Max, but it's also got that almost Rust feel, where everything's kind of cobbled together, and they've just kind of make it Ark related by throwing a few skulls here and there on there, just to make it look like it's going to be the thing. And they've shown things like buzzsaws, spike grills, hooks, and afterburners, so you can obviously speed things up. The buzzsaw looks kind of fun. You can just drive around the wastelands and munch up creatures, and maybe this will be a way that you can just auto-harvest things while driving your vehicle. Sounds like a lot of fun. The other one that actually went with that is actually the vehicle turrets. And so this one actually reminds me a little bit of the Warthog in Halo, where you have someone on the back basically using the turret, or well, it is a turret. It's various different styles, rocket launchers, shotguns, miniguns, etc., while you have another person driving. And it would be interesting to see if they also include the ability for you to have the shotgun. Yeah, basically riding a shotgun. Someone in the passenger seat and being able to shoot out still would also be kind of fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the vehicle. I'm not sure how all of this is going to affect any of the metas and the PvP, but you know, I expect that it definitely will. All of these things that are coming in, science fiction and fantasy, is it seems to be definitely the direction that they're going. The dinosaurs obviously are still a bit of a mainstay, but to augment all of that sort of stuff, they're throwing all these kinds of things in. From an aesthetic point of view, I would actually have to say that I don't like the Fantastic Creatures DLCs. I think they don't belong. There's a bunch of stuff in Bob's Tall Tales that doesn't belong too, but for the most part I find that a lot of it does fit. You know, I like the idea of having the airships and the vehicles and all the rest of that sort of stuff, because it makes sense that while you're creating tech weaponry, surely there's something in the middle where you can just have your scrapped together vehicles and all that kind of stuff. So I do like that sort of stuff coming into the game from an aesthetic, whereas I don't like some of the fantasy. So the Oasisaur, for example, I don't think it fits even in the slightest within the game. But obviously they had a mechanic that they wanted to bring in, and that's where they put it in. Anyway, the second last thing we're going to talk about is the Tribe Tower. And so this is a buff kind of a building for your party. I was listening into a little bit of a talk on that one from the Extra Life stuff. It's around 6 to 8 foundations at the base, and it will eventually grow to around 8 foundations tall. It has to be in open air with line of sight to the sky, so you can't actually close this thing in, and you can't use it inside a cave. They want it to be that you can have some kind of an incentive to build bases on the overland, specifically targeted PvP, but obviously PvE we will still get the buffs. And those buffs are actually quite significant, and I do like this because if you're not interested in doing the meta of leveling your character and you just want to be able to play and level up, this thing can give you up to 20% boost on your experience. And so it's like every 12 or 15 days it will increment 1% extra experience gained as you're going along, up to a maximum of 20%. And then once every 30 days it will give you an incremental boost. I think it was up to like 15% or something silly like that, but you get an incremental boost up to 15 times on the element gained from the boss drops. And so from a PvE perspective, it's quite nice to have. It'll be just something funky that grows, and kind of like just a nice little, I'm trying to remember what you call it. In Atlas, it was the pyramids they actually build there, where it's something a little bit bigger to work on. And they say that it needs an apex creature every 12 hours, an apex trophy every 12 hours to keep it alive. My understanding of apex creatures are, we're talking maybe your alpha creatures, potentially even your strong creatures like your Rexes. So once every 12 hours requiring one of those doesn't seem very strong. Some people are thinking that maybe it's the apex means that it's going to be the boss trophies itself. But yeah, I'm not entirely certain. I think that the boss trophies probably makes a bit more sense, albeit that you then have to come on, you have to do a boss every 12 hours, whereas if you just have to kill an alpha creature every 12 hours, it's quite easy to just roam around, kill quite a few, build up a bit of a stock, and then you'll be able to keep the thing alive until it gives you the buffs that you require. And lastly, there's a bit of concept art for a bison, which will be interesting to see where this actually comes in. This one doesn't seem to be related to Bob's Tall Tales. It was just some concept art that I actually saw on the Discord. And yeah, I assume this will come in on Extinction. And it'll be interesting to see what role the bison actually plays. Alright, well that's the info out of the way. Now we can get back to playing the game. Someone, as I turned up to do on this recording, has left me a bit of a present. We've got a couple of sheep, and we'll grow, we'll have to start making our own little breeding session of these. I was watching Monkey Puzzle do his one on his stream. He's up for something like 1 million hide to be able to make all of the saddles that he wants. And I tried the Phiomias and they failed pretty hardcore. I was only getting about 500 hide per Phiomia, whereas these ones, should actually have my spyglass. The 42 health on these, and basically the idea is that you get your babies, let them grow up, pop them in a cryopod, and then chuck them in the fridge for a few days. They get their 30 levels or something silly like that over that time period, and then when you slaughter them, you'll get something like 5 to 8,000 hide. What are you on? Ooh, bunch of stuff. Turn that off. Wow, lag bunch. Right. Deposit, distribute. But yes, using a chainsaw, killing the things that you grow up as a result, and you end up with a ridiculous amount of hide. And when we look at that over here, I think we were talking about that last stream. So we've got the Therizino saddle, which costs 13,900 hide per saddle. I'm initially going to create an army of about 10 Therizinos, so I'm going to need 139,000 hide. Ultimately, I'm going to need probably twice that much. I'm going to need about 20-ish creatures, and so, you know, 280,000 hide. That's really starting to get up there, albeit I need to do a metal trip as well. But that's fine, we can start getting stuck into things, and it's been a few days since I played, so let's have a quick squiz in here. I should be wearing my ghillie, even though I look like a noobs. Yeah, nice. The honey is flowing. Actually, how much? Yeah, we've still got 400 rare flowers. So that's looking pretty bloody good. I clean things up in here. So we've only got our Theries now. Just get rid of the names. There you go. Yep. Dung beetle for collecting. Getting my fertilizer. Oviraptor, you have you got heaps of eggs for me to hatch. Nice. I'm still working on my mutations. The one in the middle here has a single melee mutation. That's all we're up to so far, and I want lots more. I'm actually pretty happy with their health as a baseline. So this is not imprinted. It has nearly 10,000 health. It's actually pretty good. Hey, here's one that's imprinted. So it hasn't been leveled up at all. Yeah, it's nearly 12,000 health when it's fully imprinted, and 500 melee when it's fully imprinted. And then obviously we want to take that a little bit further, in that we're going to start mutation stacking into melee. So I'll hatch a bunch of them in a sec. So before we hatch eggs, we've got to get these guys going. I'll have to get a few more females. The breeding pair is fantastic. I assume it was Bliskin, because when we have a look at the ancestors, we see all the tags of Bliskins in here. So, thank you very much for the present. Behavior enable mating. Behavior enable mating. We will start collecting hide like crazy. That's very, very good. Your food's looking good, so hopefully there's enough food in the trough. So, quick squeeze. We have teeny tiny amount of berries. Alright, well that'll last for the moment. We can top that up again in a sec. So we've got our babies on the way. We need to hatch some eggs. The other thing that we want to do is we'll have to go and look to take down some creatures for trophies. So I will get 10 theories eventually. We will do the gamma fight. I'll need to get the trophies for doing the beta and the alpha. And after that, we need to do more runs. So we should probably go and find some otters. The theories are up. What do we get? We got 318, 318, 16. There's no 320, so we got no mutations. Alright, it's slaughter time. Oh, there we go, and it is a male. It's not what I wanted. That's okay. That will become the first sacrificial lamb. If it had been a female, I would have kept it to grow it up. What do we get? 16, 18, 18, 16. Nothing again. Gosh, I have bad luck. I've got super good luck on my first one. Ooh, I can see a 320 in there. Alright, time to find out what we got. Alright, so we got just our 320 left. It got a health mutation. I didn't really want a health mutation, and it's on a female. Alright, so we'll grab it. It's not what I want though. Kinda want to do my breeding lines separately. Have a single health mutation line and a melee mutation line. But at the same time, we've just got a creature that's actually not too bad. Yeah. I don't mind their health already. Alright, you can go in that corner. Plop. You can have some berries. Options, change name, you are an M1, H1. Alright. There we go. Useful mutation, but I kind of just wanted to get it all into melee. Yeah, well, all good. We still got some more eggs. Alright, well hopefully one of these will give me a mutation into melee, and then I won't need to keep that one, because I just want the melee mutations. But at worst, I will take a health and a melee mutation. Alright, coming along nicely. So we need Argent Talon, Sarcosuchus Skin, Sauropod Vertebrae, and Titanoboa Venom. Well, we're going to get tons of Titanoboa Venom when we go into the caves. I should be able to find Sarco skins down there too. Argents are plentiful where I'm at, so I probably need to go over to the Black Sands near the Redwoods and just kill every sauropod I see. 318, 18, 16. There are no 320s, so no good on this round. Hello, sauropod. Ooh. Uh-oh, lagging hard. Hello, snakies. I don't remember spiders being here. I mean, it's not terrible. On Parasitherium, you're a sauropod, right? You're not giving any sauropod stuff. They used to give sauropod stuff. I'm certain of it. No bag. Oh well. There you go, there's another sauropod. Thylacoleo bouncing on every single rock. It's just stupid. Ooh. These babies. It's 3 in one go. One more sauropod. Vertebrae. And then we're going to have to go back on foot because my Pteranodon can't carry this. I didn't bring my Argent and I didn't bring my Theory, which would have been the faster way back. Ooh. Alphacano. Hey. Phone, Alpha, hide, Keratin. I have better than all of that other stuff. So goodbye. Still didn't find the final sauropod. A bit of a shame. Nearly back at base. Alright, we're back. We got something like 20,000 hide out of that, so that was actually pretty bloody good. There's a couple of saddles there. And print on the new Ovis. Yes, hello. Already wants to cuddle. Nice. Oh, the Theories over there are starting to breed again. So we'll go and kill some Argents while we wait. I'm 1 sauropod short, which just means I need to find a Diplo somewhere out in the open. After we've killed a few Argents, I guess I'm going to go delving into the caves. Allosaur. Ooh. See, I need Allosaurs. Sure what the Sabertooth was doing there. What's a Ceratosaurus attacking an Allosaurus? Of all the random battles that would happen. Look at you. Pulmonoscorpus. I was hoping it was something useful. Okay, what are these bags? Argent. Free talons. Excellent. Gosh, it's always just come over here and clean up the scraps. Don't even have to fight anything. Baby Sabertooth. Ascendant quality map. Go and pick up some treasure. Don't have a shovel at the moment, but I mean, it wouldn't be hard to learn and make it. Level 18 Alpha Rex. I mean, I'm hurting a little bit. Here we go. I'll need to kill one eventually. Let's see if we can do it. No. Oh, don't you lag out. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's going to be real dirty if it crashed on me then. Gone to a cave. First up. Get the central cave smashed out. We'll see if we can get some Titanoboa venom and some Sarco skins. Pretty sure there's a Sarco that lives down the bottom of the cave. We then hit up the swamp on the way to the upper south cave and get the other artifact. And then the lava cave is just separate. It doesn't really have Titanoboas or psychos in it at all. Is that a baby Megalosaurus? It is. Terrible level. It's an absolutely rubbish level. Oh, hiya. What was that? Titanium? Hey, it was, but it didn't drop anything. There's a psycho down there. Dinosuchus gave a psycho skin. What? No, I've been leeched. Yeah, well. Zoom, 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 zoom. Chomp, 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 chomp. Oh, we got some Titanoboa venom. Beautiful. Okay, artifact achieved. Now I need one more of them. I've got a chunk of hide, maps, all my objects. Hang on a sec. We got 15 psycho skins. We're sorted for them. Nice. We just need Titanoboa venom then. That's beautiful. We just need Titanoboa venom, of which I don't get any in here. We open it up. No. Oh, shoot. Oh, bloody hell. What happened there? Throw. Oh, my goodness. I wasn't even looking and the option wasn't there to... Nearly had a heart attack. How are you throwing the otter into the lava? It was so close. Cooked meat, cuddle, go for a walk. Alright, we can do all that stuff. So the quick update, I guess, with my dead corpse there on the ground. We transferred my character from the Aberration server over to the island. It wasn't working, and as we discovered, we have to actually just kill the character off. I'm now level 92, where I was up to before, which is fantastic. I can now build a bunch of things that I couldn't before that I really wanted to be able to. You've got an hour 40. You guys have probably got a long way to go. What I'm thinking is I could probably put a fifth one where the male is. Step the male out into the middle and then have another row of 5 females. And that'll probably just give me enough. I mean, what I've got here is probably enough already, but yeah. We'll see what happens. Alright. Pop that down there. We've got to go for a trip to get some metal. We've got to get the last hide. We've got to get the Titanoboa venom. Okay, things are looking pretty good. Okay, I logged on to try and finish a few things off for the episode, and I seem to have a few more murder faces. So, as you can see, I picked up an otter from Pliskin's Pace. I basically just grabbed a couple of his random otters, bred them, and I ended up with the red-faced murder face. And I log in to find I have some rather nice pink-faced murder faces, and they have a nice little tag for Skarvig written on them. So let's have a quick look at those two. Vampy, maybe that's his murder-faced name. What the hell is that name? It's off the bloody charts. Oh my goodness. But yes, I could almost guarantee it's for Pliskin. He asked me earlier if I had my otters, and now I have a couple of breeders, which is fantastic because I actually almost lost my... Oh, it's an alpha. I almost lost my otter in the cave earlier, so having some breeders is fantastic. That's weird. Oh, 30 levels. Alright. And you're hurting big time. But in theory, I shouldn't need to wait for this to heal up. I suppose we should kill it first. So what we're hoping for is around 5,000 health. Sorry, 5,000 health. 5,000 hide. Amongst other things. This is probably going to break my chainsaw. Well, if I can grab some gasoline. My goodness, that took a hell of a lot. So overloaded. Oh, what did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7,388 hide. We're nearly at the final stretch here. Okay. Can definitely make 2 more. Definitely make enough for the hide. Ooh, actually, that needs 26,000 for the hide. I need more hide. Well, luckily enough, I got some sheep that are ready to be slaughtered. But, ooh, we're just pushing nighttime. Very good. 2, 4, 6. We got 8 theory saddles. I need 2 more theory saddles, and I still need 1 Uterana saddle. And I went off and did a bit of silica pearl farming, and yeah, it was quite interesting. I thought it was just going to be quick, but I ended up having quite the saga trying to actually find the pearls themselves amongst that, and taming the anglerfish and all the rest of it. But I managed to get a little clip of me, finding an alpha tuso, and right where I tamed the anglerfish. Yeah, I want to do some of my boss army stuff, but I realised I've actually ran out of space in there again. So, I did a quick jaunt over to Aberration, made myself a platform. We're going to make it a huge platform. Alright, that should probably do. Nice huge area. We can close it in over time. Obviously because there's going to be agents that cause me chaos. Bloody exceptional kibble. Alright, we got kibble. We're good. But in theory, that's it. We're just waiting for them to grow up now. Oh gosh, they've already smashed all that food. Alright, we're going to get a little bit more food. That will keep them all alive for the moment. They're going to get grown up. We've got to chuck them in a cryo fridge for a few days so they can get a few levels. We now need to finish off the saddles. So, let's have a quick look. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, we got 8. We want to craft a consumable. Pop one of them. Consume it. Library. We want 2. And, seeing as we went and farmed all those pearls, 1 U-Butte Uterana saddle. It's going to waste all my resources, but that's what they're for. Okay, you can hatch. I'll get myself Uranus to go with the saddle. I'll imprint it up. But really, I think I'm in a really good spot now. The army's growing. I will have a UD soon. I can pick up a Daedon in the meantime. I probably need to set myself up a dodo farm, because I want to get myself some basic kibble so that I can use it for force feeding. There we go. The potion ran out, so I'm hurting as my stats naturalize once again. But yes, it's done. We're done for this episode. We'll catch up again next time, where I will be setting up the boss fight itself. We'll go in and we'll go into the Gamma. We'll smash out a few caves, get all the other artifacts so that we can also do the Gamma for the Megapithecus and the Dragon. And whether or not I actually do the Gamma, no, I won't be ready to do the Overseer. It needs a bit of a different setup for doing that. But yeah, everything's all lining up for that Overseer at the end of the day. I wouldn't mind doing the Gamma, the Beta, and the Alpha Overseer, but we'll see where we're at. It's a pain to do the Overseer multiple times. It's always good to just sort of go, okay, am I strong enough to do the Alpha? Alright, we'll just do the Alpha and go there. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks for listening in once again, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later.